Well, I had a whole intro done for this video, and it didn't have no audio. Uh, I don't know what happened because it was before I got the new microphones. So I don't know what happened to it, but it had no audio. So here I am, halfway through this video, actually probably 3/4 of the way through this video, and I'm making you guys an intro. So what we're doing here, what had happened was, I didn't have no audio, but here we go. Anyway, on this video, so far, I've cleaned the frame, painted the frame, ran the brake lines, which you guys will see in this video. And I believe I will finish the fish plating on the frame and get everything completely painted and done. So next video, because I don't think that I'll get to it in this video, because we're going to be pretty, 27 to 30 minutes or so on this video. The next video will probably be mocking the motor up in the frame again, putting a different motor in. So here I am, like I said, halfway through, 3/4 of the way through, making you an intro, because I don't know, I lost it. I suck at this. But it is what it is, What can you do? No sense stressing over it. Here I am. You guys see what I'm going to do. So I'll just throw this little video in the beginning for my intro, and it is what it is. So back to your regularly scheduled program. Okay, got this thing cleaned up. I've sanded it, wire wheeled it, a little bit of the little Dremel-like tool. Can't remember the name of it, drawing a blank. Anyway, I didn't try to completely get everything off of this, because that paint encapsulates, it's a rust encapsulator. You just paint right over it. So I just knocked all the loose stuff off. You can see, I got it a lot better than it was. This frame was gray primered, so I'm down to some of the gray in spots. Yeah, that's where I shortened this frame 12 inches in the beginning. If you're looking at that and notice them two spots, this frame was 12 inches longer in the beginning, but because I cut them two doors out, it would have had a really long front end. So anyway, because it was a 4-door to a 2-door, that's where we ended up. But you can see I got it pretty good all the way around. Got it ready to, I think I'm ready to blow it off and paint it. Like I said, I do got to do these fish plates later, here and here. And of course make motor mounts and transmission mounts, because going from a Ford big block to a Chevy or a Cadillac 472, it's gonna be a little different. But I'm close here. I gotta get it up to temperature in here. Alright, well, we got this thing painted as you've seen in the time lapse. I had recruited me some help, my daughter and her boyfriend. They painted this thing, I didn't even do it. But, looking pretty good. Didn't even use a half a quart to do this whole thing. I mean, I still got some underneath stuff to do. When I flip it up, I'll do that. So I'm sure we missed some things. But overall, she looks pretty good. Can't beat that, especially when I didn't have to do it. So next I think I'll start running these brake lines. And we're getting ready to put this thing back together. It won't be a lot left, you know. I mean, of course, we still got the motor and all to mock up. Rear be getting in an hour or two. It ain't no big deal. Body don't take an hour to set on, but you know, probably into, like I said, this video we'll definitely get the brake lines on, and we may even get the motor setting in it, starting to make the mounts or something. But I just want to show you guys where we are, and until I get a little further, I'll be back. Okay, what I'm gonna start on here is the brake line. My microphone had went dead. I'm still learning these microphones here. So really all I'm doing here is making brake lines. I'm sure you guys seen double flares before. And this is pretty much what I've done through this whole little section here. I just added you some music, and we'll get better at this. Alrighty, I got this one made up. Got the check valve screwed on it. And I'm going to try to put it in the master cylinder. The last little video I made, the microphone went dead on me without me realizing. So you guys don't have no audio on part of that. I don't know, I guess I'll put a voiceover in there or something. Like I said before, I'm not the smartest at this stuff here. I'm not the smartest at anything. Go ahead and start it. Brake lines are definitely not my most favorite thing. They can be fun to start. Nope, still ain't starting. Might have it that time. Yep, I think I got it. Actually got perfect right there. Okay. That down just a little. Get it away from the other. That's perfect. That's the front one, and the top one is the back one. So now we'll work on running it from here up to the front. We got us we drilled a hole in a board. And to straighten this line out, it works pretty good. I seen it somewhere, I don't even know where, another channel or something. We just put a hole in a 2x4. Run a line through it, and it kind of straightens it right out. Pretty neat, really, how it works. It straightens out pretty darn nice. Pretty good trick. I don't know, like I said, I don't know exactly where I seen it, but somewhere. Pull it back through the other way and straighten this other end. Good. So now what I'm going to do, I ain't going to make you guys watch, but I'm going to find another fitting that fits in the back of that check valve, and then the one that fits in up there, and make one line from the check valve to the T that goes in the for the front. I got a small line here already, I'll show you. This was a leftover from before, so I got to go in the back of this T right here, and then this one will go over to the other wheel route around there. So that's the plan. I'm gonna turn you guys off and do that, and I'll be back with you when I show you what I did. Okay, I got the front done. See that dips under, goes across, dips under again. I think it looks pretty decent this time. Comes across from over there, dips under, ties in here, nothing's hitting any metal anywhere. Goes to that, runs right down here, pretty straight, dips under, hooks to my valve, my little check valve. Goes right into the master cylinder. Now that's the front done. Now I'll do the back. I think it don't look bad at all. Decent. Might bend this up just a little. Still not hitting the frame. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. It's a lot better than it was. I'm sure if you guys been watching, you've seen what it looked like before, and it was not good. I was almost embarrassed to say I did it after I pulled the body off and seen it. I was just trying to get this thing on the road and just did it with the body and the motor in and didn't worry about how it routed, and you know, it is what it is. Now it is better. So now I'll work on the back. I don't know that I'll finish the back. I only got to do it from here to that rubber line, which is going to be over there. But I got to fish plate this frame still. So I might make the line and just leave it loose and not strap it to the frame, and then do that after I fish plate it. But that will be the end of the brake lines, and they'll be done. One more thing, just about done. So I'll show you when I get that one done, and then after that, I got to try to get this motor inside through the snow. So here we go, and I'll be back with you when I can. All right, got the back done now. I did go ahead and hook it up. I'll just move it out of the way when I weld that. I'll put one more clamp here probably when I get done. But I think it looks pretty good. Comes right out right there, all the way down. Crosses over. Man, it looks so much better. So, brake lines, check. Mark that off the list. Man, it just looks so much better already. Frame, brake lines. Taking just a little bit of the hackery out of it. Just a little now. There's still plenty of hackery left. But yeah, I think the next deal is probably set the motor in and start mocking it up. I might do these fish plates on the side and all. That way I can roll this frame up and do the welding on the side and all. A little easier to weld it that way on the flat, and it's light enough to flip it over. Just go ahead and pull the other axle out and flip that thing up. Won't be a big deal. Alrighty, but that's where we are, and when I get a little further, next little deal, I'll show you what I'm doing. So we'll be back. Okay, got these plates made up for this side. You guys seen this before. I won't show you a whole bunch, but let me get these 4 plates welded on, and then I can touch up what's left of the paint, which there's a couple spots when I flipped it over this way we can see needs done. Bottom edge of the bracket here, a little bit in here, and you know, the rest of the calibers, just a couple spots here and there. Bottom of that 4-link bar there. We'll get her. So let me fire this welder up and weld this up, and then we'll be about wrapped up with this part of this build. Yeah, so that's where I'm going in this video. You guys see, we got that chassis all welded and done. I couldn't get the motor in here this week because of the snow. I have it sitting outside under a tarp, and I mean, there's concrete almost all the way to it, but not quite, and it ain't easy to roll that cherry picker like that through that snow. So, next video, and I know I've said this a couple times, next video, we'll be setting the motor in and mocking it up and seeing what we got to do. I'm a little bit leery of how short this drive shaft might be, because I haven't went and measured, but I think it might be a little longer than the 460 with the C6. And you guys seen the drive shaft from it was 8 inches long, center U-joint to center U-joint. So she's damn near direct drive. So anyway, like I said, I'm going to touch this up, the paint, and that's going to be it for this video. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, rate some pen pal, you know, overseas. Get them all watching. Everybody got like a hot rod, right? And everybody likes a dumb fat guy to laugh at. So get to watching. Subscriptions are free. Don't take nothing to hit that little button to subscribe. It helps me out. Well, not yet, but someday it might. But till next time, we'll talk to you later.